Good morning, Mr. Jones.
First of all, I need to understand this. Did I get it correctly? What is it? Joken, Joken Endan?
Yes, the word is Joken Endang,
Joken Endan.
which means to follow unity, to follow the path of unity, because that is one of our objectives as an organization. Yeah.
Why was this particular theme chosen for this year's festival?
Okay. You see around the place, within the jurisdiction of Sierra Leone, you see government, non-governmental organizations, local leaders, everybody's there requesting for unity in our country. And we know, as the old adage says, that unity is strength. United we stand, divided we fall. So the Western Area Fulla Association, as a young, I could not call it young anymore because it's 10 years old now, but it's embedded with young people that are probably just graduates, some high school, some university students came together to form such an organization. So we thought it wise that this year we really want to focus on unity. Why not coming together as a country? Why not us teaming up to look at Sierra Leone in a bigger picture? Why not teaming up together and attract people outside Sierra Leone? That is why we've invited people across the sub-region to participate this year again, because this is not the first time we're inviting people outside Sierra Leone to witness this National Fulla Cultural Festival that speaks volume about the cultural heritage in Sierra Leone, not just limited to the Fulla culture, but also to all the tribes. You know, as a country, it's high time, us as young people, we look at the environment and we look at what are some of our responsibilities as young people. If we really want to see Sierra Leone into another level, as young people, we need to really think beyond, think outside the box in putting our people together. Because if you are complaining about the elderly people are not doing X, Y, Z, and you as young people, you should be asking yourself, what am I doing to see that we are together as a country? So on that day, you will go and see the Timini will be doing their presentations, like in their own cultural attire, in what they believe in, that is their heritage. And you see the Mendi, you see the Limba, you see the Creole, will be there to do their own presentations, which means we'll be united on that day. Through what? Through culture. And that is one thing we should be proud of as Sierra Leoneans. We have a very rich and a beautiful culture, but how much are we exploring in that aspect? You see, we are more focused on Western culture. That is really destabilizing our coexistence, I could say. But if we really look at how we should be living as Sierra Leoneans, you see the cut across intermarriages, the cut across cohabitants, the cut across coexistence. You see, you go to Kailaum, for example, that I'm coming from. You see Mendi, you see Fullas, you see Gizi, you see Temne, living together. So why won't we come together in a mindset? You know, we should not only live together physically, but at the same time, mentally and mindset-wise, we should live together and appreciate each other. So I believe one of the things that will bring us together as a country is through our cultural heritage. So that is why we choose the theme, Jokeng Endang. Let's follow the line of unity or the path of unity.
Thank you very much, Mohamed Bar. Let me state.
Tribes in sub-region, not only in Sierra Leone, because a few days back I was in one of our countries in the sub-region. I was able to interact with my fellow Fulanese, even though the way we speak our languages is somehow different a bit with regard to dialect, you know. Yes, as you say, history told us that the Fulanese were business people right from inception. for some of us that did history together.
Indeed, indeed.
Africa and the wider world told us about from Ethiopia, northern Nigeria, and all. They were cattle rearers, into business, Islam. But today, you rewrite that history because your focus has not only been on business, but rather it has expanded to different walks of life. If you go around the business community, the legal aspect, you go to the political wing, you go to the medical aspect, whatever aspect you go, you find the Fulanis there. And that doesn't make us different from the other tribes as Sierra Leoneans. We have one thing in common that makes us together, Sierra Leoneans. We are all representing the green, white, and blue flag. But each and every tribe have their own unique identity, like their custom and tradition. And that is what we're going to bring together on the 8th of December, that is Sunday coming. So the journey has been tough. It has not been easy, looking at how we started as a tribe or as a race. It has not been easy. But we'll proudly say we've been trending, we've been moving to the right track, because one thing that you know the Fulanese for is to be consistent in what they do. You see back probably centuries ago, if you're looking for a cobbler, you think of the Fulani, isn't it? But that is our life. That is our lifestyle. We believe in what we do, and I believe that makes us consistent and also unique among others. It has not been easy, but following that trend with the National Fulla Cultural Festival, in which I want to link to your question, we want to go there on that day and exhibit some of these things that the Fulanis are known for back then. Like in one of the activities we'll be having on Sunday is awards. We'll be awarding the best warrior, for example, the cattle rearers, people that are focusing that, because we don't want to lose sight of what we are known for. And the best bakery. If you need bread, you look for the Fulla guy, right? Yeah. But today we have other tribes who are into it. Probably they're doing better. But that is our initiative in this country. We don't want to lose sight on that. We'll be awarding people that are focusing on that are doing extremely well. We'll not forget the journalists. Even though, before now, it's difficult to find a Fulani on TV presenting or even to be interviewed. But today, you have renowned journalists across the globe that are Fullas. We'll be awarding them. Not because we are known for cattle rearing yesterday. Today, we should not be appreciative of Amadou Lamaranaba, for example, or the Hasmiwa and others. Yeah? So we'll be celebrating them also. We'll be celebrating the medical doctors. We'll be celebrating the politicians. So that is what we're linking on that day. From where we're coming from, where we are, and what we'll be expecting tomorrow. But again, in all this, we're not doing it alone, as I said earlier on. Because one thing that is common is that we have something that we're enjoying in Sierra Leone that others are not enjoying. That is the coexistence. Even though probably we see challenges, maybe on mindset that we're working on, but physically we're living together as Sierra Leoneans. So we are not doing it alone as a tribe, and we will be encouraging other tribes. And we see others are emulating it, like you have the Madinkas, they have in their own festivals. The Creoles might be having their own festivals, and other tribes. This is something unique. And it brings us revenue generation. How? Because for us, we are inviting fellow tribesmen across the region, Nigeria, the Mali, Senegal, the Gambia, Ghana, and others, they are coming. And when they come, they will be investing in our country. How? They'll be in a hotel, they'll be spending money, and they'll be attracted, not only to talk about Sierra Leone in a negative. They will come to Sierra Leone, more especially in this festive time, to come and celebrate Sierra Leonean culture, in which it is not common in the sub-region to see people being invited to go and witness cultural celebrations. And as young people, we really want to see how much we can focus, like the way you dress. You know, we have unique attires as Africans. We want to work on that. Why won't we be proud to be in our African attires? Why won't we be proud to be eating our cultural food? You go to Nigeria, for example, if you want to eat rice, it's not common. But there are eba, there are egusi, and other stuff. It is all over the place. So they are feeding on what they breed, you know. So it is very important that for us again as a country, we see how much we can focus more on our cultural things, the food we eat, our activities, how we stage our activities. Like you see marriages, for example. If you invited now for a wedding, the first thing you ask where the reception is going to take place. Okay, but before the reception, you have another things that are happening first. That is the wedding itself, like the tying of that wedding. In Islam, for example, the religion that I believe in, that's marriage. The marriage itself is when the knot is tied. Not the reception and other things. These are just fanfare. Yeah. So, but young people of our age, or even older folks now, their focus are on where the reception will take place. Naming ceremonies, how these things are done. For us, we have rich culture in that, more especially the Fulanese. Okay. So we focus on that. So on that day, you see presentations on how we do our naming ceremonies. Right. On that day, you see presentations how we do our marriages, how we crown our chiefs. Like the art I'm wearing now. On that day, people will describe why this art and these symbols you see on the earth, what it signifies. So we'll be discussing around all those things. And the award, this is a new activity, as I said earlier on, we are bringing in this year, and it will be unique and it will be grand.
Finally, just in a few words, for those watching now, how would they join the celebration and even support if they can? Okay.
The NFCF, the National Fulla Cultural Festival, is on Sunday, right at the Bintuman Auditorium. And if you want to contact us, you contact us on 079 716 377 or 077 912158. And also, you can secure our tickets, because to see such an event is not easy. Even the Bintuman Auditorium alone, to secure it is not something easy financially. So we have tickets that are all over the place. You can get them in one of them at Kisi Road, 28 Kisi Road, and also 116 Sekele Road, and different pharmacies, like the Hamdallah Pharmacy is one, the People's Pharmacy, and the Willie Restaurant. These are places that you can secure your ticket, and 116 Sekele Road and at Model. So if you want to contact us, and we'll be expecting support, because these are young people, as I said earlier on. We have people that have just graduated. Some are still in high school, some are still in university. So we're expecting support. And we are expecting on that day dignitaries from across the board. As I said earlier on, this is not just Fulla thing. Fullers and non-Fullers across professions will be there. And I expect also the Victor Jones.
Yes,
and,
definitely.
And I know that. I know for those who've been attending, who are non-Fullers, I know they enjoy it. Yeah. And we're expecting more of young people to attend and see how beautiful our cultures are across the board.
Right. Thank you very much indeed, Mohammed Ba. I did attend that thing once, well, it was 2 or 3 years ago, but I was highly captivated by particularly the language.
Thank you.
You know, one of the elders in the forum at the time said, you know, the language has been grossly massaged over time. And so he was actually speaking the actual Fulla, which was quite different from what a lot of people spoke then, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. But thank you so much for coming. Moses,